Master, to Balaram's father. The Kartabhajas group the devotees into 4 classes: the Pravartaka, the Sadhaka, the Siddha, and the Siddha of the Siddha. The Pravartaka, the beginner, puts the mark of his religion on his forehead, wears a string of beads around his neck, and observes other outer conventions. The Sadhaka, the struggling devotee, does not care so much for elaborate rites. An example of this class is the Baul. The Siddha, the perfect, firmly believes that God exists. The Siddha of the Siddha, the supremely perfect, like Chaitanya, not only has realized God, but also has become intimate with Him and talks with Him all the time. This is the last limit of realization. There are many kinds of spiritual aspirants. Those endowed with sattva perform their spiritual practices secretly. They look like ordinary people, but they meditate inside the mosquito net. Aspirants endowed with rajas exhibit outward pomp: a string of beads around the neck, a mark on the forehead, an ochre robe, a silk cloth, a rosary with a gold bead, and so on. They are like stall keepers, advertising their wares with signboards. All religions and all paths call upon their followers to pray to one and the same God. Therefore, one should not show disrespect to any religion or religious opinion. It is God alone who is called Satchidananda Brahman in the Vedas, Satchidananda Krishna in the Puranas, and Satchidananda Shiva in the Tantras. It is one and the same Satchidananda. There are different sects of Vaishnavas. That which is called Brahman in the Vedas is called Alakh Niranjan in one Vaishnava sect. Alakh means that which cannot be pointed out or perceived by the sense organs. According to this sect, Radha and Krishna are only 2 bubbles of the Alakh. According to the Vedanta, there is no incarnation of God. Footnote: a reference to the Advaita Vedanta. Footnote ends. The Vedantists say that Rama and Krishna are but 2 waves in the ocean of Satchidananda. In reality, there are not 2. There is only one. A man may call on God by any name. If he is sincere in his prayer, he will certainly reach Him. He will succeed if he has longing. As Sri Ramakrishna spoke these words to the devotees, he was overwhelmed with divine fervor. Coming down to partial consciousness of the world, he said to Balaram's father, "Are you the father of Balaram?" All sat in silence. Balaram's aged father was silently telling his beads. Master, to M and the others. Well, these people practice so much japa and go to so many sacred places. But why are they like this? Why do they not make any progress? In their case, it seems as if the year consists of 18 months. Once I said to Harish, "What is the use of going to Benares if one does not feel restless for God? And if one feels that longing, then this very place is Benares." They make so many pilgrimages and repeat the name of God so much. But why do they not realize anything? Is it because they have no longing for God? God reveals himself to the devotee if only he calls upon him with a longing heart. At the beginning of a jatra performance, much light-hearted restlessness is to be observed on the stage. At that time, one does not see Krishna. Next, the sage Narada enters with his flute and sings longingly, "O Govinda, O my life, O my soul." Then Krishna can no longer remain away and appears with the cowherd boys.